What's up? I'm coming at you live right now, live with the new MPC Live. Now I'm super excited to be able to be one of the first people to show you the MPC user base, this unit, before it hits the stores. Now, upon first look, it looks a lot like the MPC Touch. It's basically the same size, it's just a lot thicker, and you have some subtle differences, like the screen is not concave on the sides like the MPC Touch's screen is, it's just flat. And there's also some pinstriping differences and whatnot. So it feels like it has the same drum pads of the MPC Touch, which were my favorite drum pads ever put in an MPC. These are nice and chunky and feel good. The transport and everything is basically the same. The Q links, the whole setup of the unit is like an MPC Touch. But here's one thing the Touch can't do. I could go here and put it in standalone mode. So here in standalone mode, I can load up a project and I can be unplugged from my power source and unplugged from the computer. I could technically make it beat in the bathroom or make it beat in the park. Possibilities are pretty endless. So the battery seems to be pretty good. I worked on it for about 2 hours straight. Was about the longest I've sat and worked on it, and it drained down maybe 20% or 30% of the battery. I still had a good 70, high 60s of battery life, and that's really good. I mean, you could really spend some quality time with this thing in standalone mode. And then once your beat is done and maybe you want to add virtual instruments to it and whatnot, you could plug it back into your computer and put it into controller mode. So go here and put it in controller mode, enter controller mode. It's going to quickly look for the computer, see the computer, and there we go. Now as you can see, you're getting a glimpse of the MPC 2.0 software as well in this video, and it is a massive update. Now I'm going to be putting out the MPC 2.0 Instructional DVD when 2.0 drops, because there's just so much stuff to cover. You have audio tracks now. I mean, it just looks totally different. So in this video, I'm gonna go over a couple of the things that I really love. I love doing remixes with audio tracks now. I love the real-time pitch shifting and time stretching. You know, especially the real-time pitch shifting. That is such an incredible tool that I've wanted in the MPC since I first started using real-time pitch shifting and time stretching in Contact 10, 12 years ago, back when I had the VP 9000 for pitch shifting and time stretching chop samples, which was horrible. And now it is exactly how I wanted it, and I'm very happy to have worked with the Akai team, like always, to get these features working how they should work. So I have a beat loaded up here. I've already took the liberty of arranging it. And one thing I want to cover is the real-time time stretching and how you could use it to quickly do a remix. So I have
yes, y'all.
I have this acapella right here. So what's really awesome is we have audio tracks now, and I could quickly add this acapella to an audio track.
Yes.
So let me jump to sample edit mode here. And we have BPM detection now. So the BPM detection is telling me that the acapella I loaded up is 91.80 beats per minute. So now that I know that, my job is super easy at this point. So really quickly, I could add it from the MPC unit. Quickest way to do it, add it to an audio track, is I'm just going to go to the sample and right click, put add to audio track. So now I could go to audio, and we actually see the audio of this acapella. Right? So the first thing I probably want to do is just get it lined up where it should be. So you have your tools here. You have your selection tool where I can nudge it. You have an erase tool, a scissor tool, and a mute tool. So right now I'm going to be using a move tool, and I also want to turn my quantize off so I have full range. Okay, so I'm going to slide it here to the beginning.
Yes, y'all.
So here's where the real-time time stretching is going to come in handy. So I know it's 91.80. So I could just go here and stretch it down to 91.80. And and we are good to go. When I press play,
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. To the beat, y'all, and you don't stop.
alright, so now that we have it on beat, we can slide it into place where it needs to go. So he starts saying yes, yes, like right on the end of the third bar here. So let's listen.
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. To the beat, y'all. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. To the beat, y'all, and you
There it
don't
is.
stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. 1, 2, y'all, and you
So
don't
it's locked
stop.
in.
Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Until the beat comes, says the beat is short shot. Come on.
So yeah, you could see just how easy it was to do a remix there. Now another thing that's pretty darn cool here is XY effects are going to be working with your master outputs. Now to me that is huge. Before it was just per program. So yeah, now we have full control over repeating the entire beat with the acapella
Yes, yes, y'all,
with every
and you
program
don't
we have.
stop. To the beat, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop. Yes, yes, y'all, and you don't stop.
So back to the audio tools here. If I want to go ahead and chop off a piece of this, let's say I want to cut off like the first
Yes,
bar
yes,
here.
y'all, and you don't stop. To the beat, y'all, and you don't stop.
So let's say I want to cut it from there. I hit the scissors tool. Boom. This is its own piece now. I can move it or whatnot, or I could mute it, or just completely cut it out and erase it. So having those audio tools definitely help. For instance, I had an acapella the other day I was remixing, and it was a really old school one. They just literally had the verses in there after the second, third, and fourth verse. They weren't on time anymore. They had just threw them in a random place. Like for instance, I just loaded up another beat here that I had to do that to. So for instance, you know, we got Ice's first verse here, but I had to actually chop the second part and slide it in where it's supposed to go. And I had to do that with all 4 of his verses.
I'll bring it to boil, evilly rock it up. You want it? The cops just don't know what to do, because my dope breaks through. No matter what they do, my stuff gets to you.
Okay, so now I want to show you what I am really super hype about. This is what I've wanted in the MPC since the 5,000 days. I've been trying to get in this feature, real-time time stretching and pitch shifting, especially the pitch shifting. So let me give you a for instance. I got this beat right here, and you know, I chopped up this little guitar loop. You could see it being chopped here, and everything is in time. Now, if I were to go to program edit mode and tamper with the pitch, everything would fall out of the pocket. See, horrible. Not sunk in anymore. That is just regular pitching of a sample. It doesn't preserve the length of it to keep it in pocket. So that's without the real-time pitch shifting. Alright, so another reminder, we will be covering all this super in-depth on our MPC 2.0 instructional DVD. But here it is in action. Okay, I've set it up, and now when I play it, I could adjust my semitones or my fine pitch, and it's all pocket. Real time shifting the pitch, and I can just go through these semitones until I find a pitch that I like and I want to rock with. So once again, just so you could hear, I'm going to go ahead and adjust my pitch without real-time pitch shifting in real time, and you'll see how it just completely falls out of pocket. Sounds horrible. So that's +9 semitones. So here it is with real-time pitch shifting at +9 semitones. Pocket. is really, really lovely because, you know, we chop the sample up, so that's disguising the sample in a way. Between the pitch shifting and the chopping of the melody, you know, we're really creating with our samples. We're not just lifting somebody's work. We're literally making this piece of music our own. That is just so darn cool. That is big for us sample-based producers. So I'm going to keep blessing you guys with more videos, but I just wanted to put up a video quickly to show you some of my favorite things about the MPC Live and the 2.0 software. Make sure to subscribe, make sure to share. Hope you like what I'm doing here, and much love to all the MPC community, and much love to all the people behind the scenes, the developers, the quality assurance team, and all the hard work that's went into making the new MPC unit and the MPC 2.0 software. So make sure to visit Sounds for Samplers, no matter what MPC you got, and get one of our instructional DVDs to really master it. Pick up some of our sound kits. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Once again, this is the intro to the MPC Live. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.